Hey, y'all, welcome. Welcome to my live. Welcome to another edition of my series, YouTube Creators Let's Talk About ... This is every Thursday at 6 p.m. We discuss a burning issue that YouTube creators have, especially about, is it too late? And I'll just add, is it too late to start? And I want to add or grow a YouTube channel in 2022. Do you feel like you've missed the YouTube boat? Do you feel like maybe long form content is on its way out? Is YouTube dead, tired, done? I'm also a YouTube strategist and coach and a digital course creator of the YouTube Growth Masterclass and soon to be brand new course called Start YouTube the Right Way. So I want to know, who feels like it's too late to get started on YouTube? Let me know in the comments and I'll wait for you guys' input because I really want to know what you have to say about this issue of maybe YouTube being a platform that's on its way out, or maybe feeling like YouTube is oversaturated. There's too many creators making content. There's too much talent out there and you don't think you can compete. Maybe you even feel like the reason why you feel like it's too late is because you're too old. And I take offense at that because, I'm not a spring chicken. So Aisha says, I do think it's hard to gain a lot of followers because I'm late to the trends. Anika, hi Anika. It's just a lot more competitive. There's a lot of content to consume. That is absolutely true. And that's one of the points I want to make. It is more competitive. Absolutely. When people saw that YouTube was a way to share your talents, to share your love, to share your value to the world with video, and then make a pretty decent amount of money doing it, then yes, a lot of people, everybody and their mama jumped on the bandwagon. So there is a lot of competition there. However, and I'm going to give you some statistics in a minute, there is more consumption. More people are creating on YouTube and more people are consuming content across social media, all social media platforms, YouTube included. Amani, hi. It's harder for me to grow as a smaller creator. I agree, it seems more competitive. Yes, a lot of competition. Content on here is not easy either. Okay, Laricia, I want you to expand on that and tell me what you mean by that. And in the meantime, I just want to mention that YouTube, I don't think any of you have said that YouTube is going away. So maybe this is just going to fall on deaf ears, but YouTube has been growing year over year in double digits, like 46%. From 2020 to 2021, I found statistics that said YouTube generated 46% more income over the previous year. And over 2.5 billion people access YouTube every month. So, and it's not stagnating because it's still the second most visited website in the world, right behind Google. But yes, there is definitely competition. You might say, well, YouTube's making revenue. What does it have to do with me? Well, because YouTube splits its revenue, basically almost an even split with the creators. So if they're making money, then creators are making money. And therefore, it's not going anywhere. So, Laricia, you said you have to create your content in a way. I love that. You have to create your content in a way where it stands out compared to other creators. Yeah. And y'all can do that. You can do that. There's a little bit of work involved in it, but you can stand out from other creators. Not a problem. Because here's the thing, you are uniquely you. There's no one like you. I don't care if someone creates in the same niche that you create. I don't care if someone has this exact same audience. I don't care if they make the same type of videos you do. You are uniquely you, and there's nobody else that can create that content like you do. And you are going to, by being uniquely you, you're going to draw in your people that want to see you do that content creation and not anyone else. So talk to me some more about what I'm reading, what you guys are saying is that it might be too late because YouTube is competitive. And Aisha says she's late to the trends. Aisha, please go a little deeper into that. Because trends pop up every day. There's a new trend every day. There might be 3-4 new trends a day. Do you mean that you can't keep up with the trends? But there's going to be a new trend every day on all social media platforms. But I'm feeling like you guys are saying that because of the competition, that, oh, everybody's already beat me to it. You know, what can I do that's different? And Jazzy Mama, being consistent even when your views are low is a struggle. I'm pushing myself to be my own cheerleader. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Also motivated by other content creators' content. Absolutely. So, hi Angel, super awesome. Angel says, that right there is my motivation. Everyone responds to different stuff. You may be that different one. I'm telling you, you are uniquely valuable on any social media platform. I think though, and I don't want to get off track here, but I think that a lot of creators want to try to be like someone else that they've seen on YouTube. And they're afraid to let their own personality shine through because they feel like it may be weird or different or not as good as someone else who may be popular on YouTube. I want to just say, while we're on this unique conversation, let me ask you this. Every single person that you can think of who's popular in popular culture right now, most people, is because of some kind of uniqueness they bring. Whether you're talking about Cardi B, or Lil Nas X, or Lizzo, or I was talking to my daughters over the holidays about a particular DJ that y'all may have seen on, what he is. He's Pass the Mic DJ. And she was saying, God, he's not the typical DJ. He's kind of nerdy, kind of weird. Absolutely. And that's why he is performing with the Obamas. That's why he had a DJ job with Beyonce, because he's different from hundreds of other DJs out there. That's it. I'm just trying to make a point for being uniquely yourself. And that's what's going to get you further on YouTube. So at 8 minus 1. Oh, okay, I get it. 8 minus 1. She says, I feel like today a lot of viewers enjoy ratchet foolishness, and it's harder for beginners who create family-friendly content similar to Raven to reach our target audience. I think that is true, that some people enjoy ratchet foolishness, but there are enough people who want family-friendly, wholesome content out there. You just have to find those people. When you find them, what is it they would enjoy watching? What is it that you can help them with? How can you inspire them? How can you educate them? You have to start there and think there. So I'm just trying to see if any. So Larisha, I think you're saying that a lot of people are on other platforms because they're not spending. Maybe they're splitting their time between TikTok and YouTube, and therefore they're not it may be harder to build an audience on YouTube because some of the audience has left. I think that goes into the category of maybe short form content is losing popularity. No, excuse me, is gaining popularity, and maybe the longer form content is not getting as many eyes on it as possible. That may be true. I think that viewers' attention spans are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and that's why people love TikTok. That's why people love Reels or Shorts or anything they can just kind of boom, boom, boom scroll through. But there still is, and there always will be, in my opinion, a market for long form content. Think about television. It's not going anywhere. It's shifting to how you have more choices than just network TV. And then you have more choices with cable. And now you have more choices with Amazon Prime and Netflix and Hulu to kind of curate your television watching experience like you want to. But it's still there. We're still watching that long form content on television and in movies. And that's why I believe that YouTube is not any different. People are still going to want to consume that. 8-1. I work very hard editing, and I see creators nowhere near as creative have way more views because they're doing crazy things. Okay, that might be 8-1. I see you have a cute baby in your profile. That might be, but let me see how I can get this across. You've been very creative in your content, and when someone has clicked on your video and starts watching that content, they can see your creativity. However, they can't see it unless they click on it. So this person's thumbnail and title may be drawing those people in because it's like, wow, I want to see that. So then they start watching that content. But your editing and your creativity is for nothing unless you can get people to click on your video. And that doesn't mean you need to do a clickbaity title. That doesn't mean you need to be sensational. It just means you need to be more interesting than the next person. That means spending more time on your titles and your thumbnails. And that's a whole different conversation than this one we're having here. But I just really wanted to mention that because I feel like a lot of creators, especially when they're getting started, they're like, my stuff is so good. I'm sure it is. My stuff is so good and I can't get the views. You have to grab them with your title and your thumbnail, and that is where your focus needs to be before you start working on that really nice editing and production. That's important too. But first, you need to work on getting people to click on your videos. Okay. Kalia, Sharon, I think the go-to content is shorts these days. A lot of people are watching shorts. They are. So do you feel that because shorts are taking off that you shouldn't create longer form content on YouTube? Yeah, some don't even like the long form content anymore unless it's some famous. I don't know if that's true. How do I feel, April, about the YouTube shorts? Is it something we should push out plus long form? I totally changed my mind about YouTube shorts a couple of months ago. I just felt like YouTube is the king of long form and they should just focus on that. But YouTube, and I probably said this in my last live, or I said this with my other group, the YouTube people who run YouTube are not stupid. It's all about the money. And if viewers' attention part of their attention, not all of it, is going to short form, shorts, short TikToks, whatever, YouTube's like, we're going to do that too, because this is what the viewers want. This is what they want. And so, yes, I do believe that you should work on creating. I don't feel like you should just do only shorts. You should sprinkle in some shorts with your long form content. And YouTube has this new feature. If you film and edit your videos the right way, YouTube has this feature where you can take a chunk out of your long form content and say, hey, make this a short. And not only can you pick like an interesting segment or funny or profound segment of your content and make a short out of it that people might run across when they're scrolling through shorts. But if somebody watches that content and is intrigued by it, right there on the short, they'll be able to click and watch your full video. And I think that is very important for your long-term strategy on YouTube. Yes, so if you can, create some shorts. No, I don't. Okay, Rochelle, I'm just calling you Rochelle. I see so many people begging for and being grateful for hour-long vlogs and content as well. It's interesting to compare that with short-form content getting pushed. However your content is set up, it's going to be different for each audience. My audience may be different from your audience, may be different from the next audience. After you create a certain amount of content, you need to look at your analytics and determine, did people really watch most of this short-form, long-form content? You know, whether we're talking about 10 minutes, 10 minutes is long-form. 20 minutes is longer. 30 minutes is really long. Hours is super, super long, but it's all long form. And then you've got to find that sweet spot to where most of your videos are set up that way. And you can always do a shorter one. You can always do a much longer one. But you need to determine that which your audience is wanting to watch. I don't know what the wowing is about from Thai Guidance. But yes, you're welcome. Look, this is what I'm here for. I am here to try to help YouTube creators, especially, and not limited to, but especially YouTube creators who look like me. Okay? So I get so many DMs and so many emails, and people are asking me, you know, hey, can you help me? Can you manage me? Can you work with me one-on-one? I can't, for obvious reasons, I can't do that because I have a full-time job and a full-time business. And the way I'm able to help creators like you is through my Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives or my emails or a course. If you're so inclined to sign up for one of my courses, and you can work with me in our weekly calls. But I'm here right now on YouTube to try and push out as much information, as much encouragement, and as much data as I can to let you guys know how YouTube works and how you can still win on YouTube at this late date. I run across channels every day. Not every day, but at least every week. And I'm like, dang, how did they get here? They just started. I am happy to share a couple of them with you. Let me see. Let's do that. Yeah. Just scrolling. This is what I found. This young lady has 262,000 subscribers. When did she start? YouTube changed something where you used to be able to sort the videos by oldest to newest. You see they changed that? Now they just have most popular and recently uploaded. So, but anyway, I can scroll because she hadn't made that many videos. A year ago. And let me mention something else about this video. Her #1 video. I don't know if this young lady researched this trend, this subject matter, or whether it was just coincidence. Doesn't matter. Either way, it doesn't matter. But you can see that it blew up. It blew up 1.8 million views a year ago. So you could try to be lucky and try to make some content that just might go viral. Or you could use the YouTube search feature to search for content within your niche that people are looking for. When I'm pretty sure when she posted that video, she thought, wow, I got something here. And so I noticed that she kept with that same theme. This creator, by the way, you guys are throwing a lot of questions at me. I am not going to be able to go all over the world to answer every single question about YouTube, although I wish I could. I'm trying to keep, I'll answer the questions as they relate to the topic that we're talking about now. And I see that some of your questions do kind of relate back to that, but we'll be on here all night if I just try to answer everybody's random question about what to do on YouTube. The point I was making with this creator that started a year ago, and this can apply to you too. I heard someone say that, it was a Bruce Lee quote that said, take what's valuable, discard what's not valuable, and make the idea your own. Or in the way that my grandmother would have said it, chew up the meat and spit out the bones. So you can look at that YouTube creator that I just showed you and go, well, yeah, but my content is not like hers. Well, maybe she had this and maybe she did that. But what I'm telling you is that her first video went viral because she posted something that was valuable to viewers on YouTube. You need to figure out what that is for you. That was the thing for her, but you need to figure out what that thing is for you. I can share with you, I'm gonna share one more and then I'm gonna go back to you guys' questions. I can share with you another YouTube creator, this young man. You see, he has 253,000 subscribers. Hi, I'm Joshua. This is my first video 1 year ago. He's making valuable content that people are looking for. He's answering their questions about working from home. How did he know what questions to answer? He did a search and he looked at what was coming up in the search results on YouTube. It can be done. And I'm sure anyone would like to get 200,000 subscribers in a year. I would be happy to get 20,000 in a year. Let me go scroll back and try to answer some of y'all's questions. Lauren says, one thing I learned was not to count on family and friends to promote because they aren't your target audience. Let me say that again. Don't rely on family and friends to promote. You can still ask them to promote it, ask them to watch it, ask them to share it with other people, but you cannot rely on that. You also cannot rely on shout outs from bigger influencers or other channels. Same reason, Oh, I see why she said that, because Gabby says friends and families aren't helping to promote. No, you can't depend on that. What you need to do, you don't know what else you could do? Gabby, let's talk about it. Come on, are you willing to let me dig at you for a minute? I promise I'll be nice. Do you want to share your channel and what it's about? And maybe I could just on the fly kind of talk about what you could do? Anika says, I'd be ecstatic to get to 1,000. I know. I know. Yeah, titles and tags, they're important, but it's more important to create good content around a subject matter that people are interested in. Let me say that again. Make good content about subject matter that people are interested in. Love Gabby. My goal is mom content, lifestyle vlogs. Okay. Do you want me to look at your channel, or you just want to leave it vague? Because in order to give you targeted feedback, I need to see what you're doing. You can just type it in. I'll search for it. Hi, Sage. You're a doula. Nice. Your channel's about motherhood. Yeah. One sec. Let me get you. You just tell me what your channel is. I can probably search for it. Send the channel name. We'll all look at it. Let me see. Scroll back up and see if there's any other burning question. I don't. Victoria is asking, is there any special qualifications you need on your channel to be able to get the short form feature? I don't think so, and it may not be rolled out to everybody. You know how when they have new features, they kind of roll it out slowly. So just keep watching. You'll see it. You should be the way you find out if you have it is you go on your phone and you pull up your YouTube channel. You pull up a video of yours just on YouTube, the YouTube app, and then there is a little link that says. Let me see. Let me find my channel. Your channel. Okay. And maybe I'm going to pick a video that I did a while ago. And somewhere. Oh, yeah. Right underneath. I don't know if I can show you guys. Okay. You see where it says create right there? Right there, create. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's not showing up. Anyway, create right there. It's create short. That's how you do it. So see if that's on your phone. Good question, April. What are the steps to create a quality, clickable video? Briefly, I'll tell you in just a minute. Where is Gabby? Love Gabby 2014. All right, let me check. Love Gabby 2014. How many videos have you posted, Gabby? I'm not finding it. Oh, there you go. 52 videos. All righty. Pretty girl. Okay, Gabby, you told me that your channel is about motherhood. Your goal is motherhood, right? Gabby, I'm going to search for exactly what you said. My goal is mom content, lifestyle, and blogs. Okay, first of all, when you're just starting out, Unless, and this is, y'all might all hang up on me right now and leave the room if I say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. When you're just starting out, unless there is something exceptional or different or unique about you, a vlog is not the way to go. If you said the only way that I'm going to give an example, that a motherhood lifestyle new creator can gain traction is if there was something unique or something that attracted a specific audience to their channel. I've got 10 kids. Now that somebody would be interested in, but just because you want to share your life as a mother is not enough to attract an audience. So your content needs to be more unique than that. And so let's just say you were okay with growing slowly. And you can still grow with motherhood content. It needs to be the motherhood content. It can't be about makeup, full face makeup routine. It can't be the next one is about shopping at Target. It can't be the next thing is New Year's Eve makeup. It has to be that motherhood, specific to, if you're saying my audience is, I'm talking to other young mothers, then that content now needs to be content about motherhood. If it's going to be makeup, it's going to be makeup. Now, mind you, down the line, let's just say you created this audience, you've attracted this audience, and they're interested in you because you are sharing tips and advice and other types of valuable content for mothers. Then a couple of years later, you've grown this audience, they've gotten to know you, and you want to start adding in, well, this is how I do my makeup. You want to start adding in a vlog. Then you can do that. I want to hear what you think about that, and what y'all all think about that. Hey, Macon, what y'all all think about the fact that I just said new YouTube creators should not be focusing on vlogs and lifestyle. It's too broad. Unless I'm a mother, I'm African American, I live in Germany, and this is my life in Germany. That's what's different about me. I live abroad. I'm a military wife. My husband is a paraplegic. I have a special needs child, a specific special needs child, and I'm sharing how I mother and how I work. You know what I'm saying? A specific, unique value proposition you have to have. You cannot, as a new YouTube creator, get on YouTube and say, okay, hi, I'm April, I'm Aisha, I'm Angel. I'm just going to show you my life. Hope you like it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I am keeping it real, Beneva. I'm sorry I'm so blunt, but I want you guys to win. I want you guys to get it, what this whole YouTube thing is about. It's marketing. It's building an audience, a specific audience who interested in a specific thing from you that you can. I know, Megan. Probably that was probably in the back of my mind while I said Germany, because I knew you were on here. And I feel like what a lot of young creators, especially young women, are doing is they see other creators who have made it. I'm just saying, they might be looking at Raven and they'd say, well, she did it. I should be able to do that too. I can do that. I'm a single mom. I have a kid. I know how to decorate. That was a long time ago that she built that audience. and she's having to hump to stay, to maintain her place where she is. Even she can't keep making content the way she made it 5 years ago. So, is it too late to start YouTube? Absolutely not. Is it too late to grow YouTube from 86 subscribers, Gabby, to 1,000, to 10,000? No, it's not. But it is too late to try and do YouTube like people did it 5 years ago or even 10 years ago. So my advice, let me ask you, I'm going to go back to Abby. Gabby, I'm not going to keep preaching. I'm going to say, right, no problem. Any idea where I can take it? No, you have an idea. You have to add, what is uniquely different about you. What unique talents you have to share. You may need to think about it for a while. You may need to look at what other creators are doing that have a specific, unique value proposition and say, what is it about me? It may be, my challenge is I work from home and I'm trying to mother at the same time. That was always a challenge for me. I was always working from home, even before working from home was popular, and trying to raise my kids. And I tried everything. If I were on YouTube, if YouTube was back then, I would be sharing my journey with trying to hire my cousin to come in and watch my kids, trying to hire a nanny to come in, taking my kids to drop-in daycare, trying to work when my husband got home from work, trying to meal prep so that I didn't have to stop and cook. I could keep working. That would be, that's a simple value proposition. Like, I'm trying to work from home and I have kids, and how do I get everything done? I have another young lady that is in one of my courses that she has a couple young ladies that are wanting to make content about mothering with a chronic disease. Mothering when this is going on or that's going on, Gabby. So I think, no, don't take off your old videos. They're not getting that many views anyway. Don't matter. Don't take them off. Leave them there. You're going to be gaining some people through those old videos. You just want to be more focused with your content and really tell people, okay, since I'm going in on the channel, I'm going to go in on the channel. Your banner, people need to know when they go to your channel, what's this channel about? I see pretty face. I see such a pretty face, pretty teeth, pretty smile, pretty hair. That's all I see. A tagline, a value proposition. Even if and I don't recommend this, I'm a mom and I share lifestyle content. Maybe you live in a small, I'm not talking about you, Danny, but a person. Maybe a mom lives in a tiny house, a small house. And that's a challenge because, I have to live in a small space. I live in a small space and I'm having to raise kids in it. There needs to be a value proposition. Yeah, absolutely. Super awesome. Angel said, don't delete them, change up the thumbnails and jazz them up. I would say that. That would be a place to spend your time, but I still feel like you need to make more targeted content. More targeted towards, let me ask you this. Who are you making content for, Gabby? I kind of assumed that you were making content for other mothers since you said motherhood and lifestyle. But you tell me, who are you making that content for? You can put it in the chat. Jessica, I veered away from talking too much about my in-depth experience with raising my child with Down syndrome. So many people are interested. Yes, this is why people get interested in your channel. Because they see you having similar issues, similar challenges, similar things that you're dealing with that they have in their life or that someone they love may have in their life. Or they see you as being able to inspire them to do certain things. finish your nursing degree, you know, go through an infertility journey, those types of things. Remember I said, or did I say it? If I didn't, I'm going to say it now. YouTube content educates, inspires, entertains, or is aspirational. Those 4 things. Look at your videos. Ask yourself, what am I doing here? When I am showing my vlog that has a failed workout attempt, first day back at work, blah, blah, blah. Am I educating? Am I inspiring? Is it aspirational? Or is it just for entertainment? And is it entertaining? Is it funny? Is it entertaining? Would somebody want to watch your video? There was somebody talking about pivoting. Lauren Camille, let me just add that. Lauren, come on with it. Stuff that other people with a life similar to you could relate to and find interest in. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of thought needs to go into your content. More thought needs to go into what kind of content you're going to create, what that title and that thumbnail is going to be, way more than what actually goes into the video itself. Like, I mean, the editing and the whatever, the camera and all that stuff. It's kind of like when I was a personal chef. People thought that because I was a personal chef that I was this, 5-star cook chef. No. Personal chefing is more about the business of getting clients and knowing how to work with your clients and keep them than it is about cooking. Because when you're a personal chef, people don't want fancy food from you. They want meatloaf and spaghetti and stuff that anybody who has an ounce of cooking talent can do. So my analogy to YouTube is more about, your YouTube video is more about you thinking about your market, who you're making that content for, and how you can get them to click on your video by way of how you structure your thumbnail and your title. And then all that other stuff can come. Now, yes, there's other things like keeping them interested and not dragging things out and all that stuff. But your main thing is, who is this content for? Are there people out there who want to watch this content? Who do I think they are? Who do I think that person is? And how do I hook them into my content? Aisha, that's what you were the one talking about. I feel like my old content is better than what I'm doing now, but that's because I switched over to lifestyle. Should I go back to my old content? I don't know. What's your old content? Tell me about your content. Tell me about the content that you make now and the content you do better. And give me your channel. Let's look at it. And I know I didn't show you guys Gabby's channel because I didn't ask for her permission. But, if I have Aisha's permission, I will. Kelly says she has an identical twin and she don't want to do YouTube channel with me. Yes, unique twin. Twin stuff is cute. There's trends for stuff. You remember y'all, maybe still, interracial couples, hot topic. Because I think people are thinking about, the swirl. So they want to see how other people are swirling. So, Aisha is the channel name. Aisha A. Aisha A. Oh, that's a lot of A's. Aisha A. And I have her permission. Aisha A. Okay. Is this you with the South Korea vlogs and stuff? Yeah, that must be you. Okay, I'm going to share. There we go. That's you, right? So, Not bad. You have 7,000 subscribers. You know what the first problem is that let's see on your channel? If that's not you? Aisha, that's not you? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Aisha A. Latest from Aisha A. I'm the second one on her list. What? Where is your channel? Maybe I'll put a space in there. Can you drop a link in the comment? Oh, there you go. There's 2 Aisha A's. No, ma'am. This can't be you because it says you don't have any content. Is this you? Okay, I'll wait for you to tell me whether or not this is you or not. That's me. Check the video section. Do you see what happens here? It says this channel doesn't have any content. Huh? Y'all, I am done. I can tell you why. YouTube is changing some things. I'm going to go back to the other Aisha channel. I don't know that lady, but I'm going to show y'all something. Where's the other Aisha? Hey. And I'm going to tell you why you don't have, maybe why you don't have any content. If you have not set up your homepage correctly, then when somebody goes to your channel, all they're going to see is your first 5 or 6 videos, period. That's all they're going to see. Most people don't know that they need to, a lot of people don't know to click on your videos to see all your content. This is some advanced stuff, what I teach in my advanced class, but you need to set up your homepage so that it has all the things that people want to see. If you haven't have enough content created, that they can see what you're all about. You can have a featured video. You have your uploads, that's cool. And if you don't have that set up like that on your homepage, Aisha, then it's gonna say this user doesn't have any content, and people are gonna they're not gonna okay, they're gonna bounce. But you set it up with your content organized. Here's all my party planning videos. We know that people like that. Here's all my dream home videos. Here's all my real estate videos. Here are routines. You have this space to set it up like that. You basically go to customize channel, and I'm not going to do a tutorial on that right now, but you need to get on that right away. Let me go to see where you are there. Oh, there's several Aisha A's. Okay, lifestyle vlogs, beauty, and fashion videos. Let me see your videos. What was your old content about? Oh, this is old from years ago. Yeah, and you, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Okay, this is the newest stuff, like a year ago. I'm assuming it's right after the Fortnite stuff that you started creating. You haven't even gotten your feet wet. You haven't even gotten your feet wet. You need to make way more videos before you decide, should I go back to my old content, which was just various stuff. You did some DIY stuff. If you like DIY, Aisha, do DIY. Do your own DIY stuff. But the other stuff, what's your focus? You know, when you say, I think when people say lifestyle, they're like, I can just do anything. No. Find your focus, find your people, figure out what kind of content you can make that can be valuable for them. But yeah, if you want to do the DIY, do the DIY. If you want to do travel vlogs, do that. But pick a lane. pick a lane and do that. You know, you notice I'm not looking at your content because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your content is. If I'm not going to be shown, YouTube is, what happens is YouTube doesn't know who to show your content to if it's all over the place. If you've got a Fortnite here and a vlog here and Amazon here and skincare there, they don't know. So they show it to a handful of people. You've got 277 subscribers. They may show it to a small percentage, maybe 27 subscribers. And they look at what happens. Your brand new video. They say, does anybody who subscribed to her click on this video? Oh, all 27 people we showed it to clicked on it? Okay, let's show it to a few more. And let's show it to people who aren't subscribed to her. That's how it works. But YouTube doesn't know what to do with you unless you have a specific focus. And I'm going to die on that hill. I know there's some people that don't agree with me, but these are different times for YouTube creators right now. And you can't be messing around doing this, that, and the other. You have to be super focused to a specific audience. That's your start. That's the start. When you're asking, like, how do I get your niche is your niche, and your specific spin on it is your specific spin. How you gonna do that? How you come across? I mean, listen, the beauty space is super saturated, especially for creators of color. But you could win with a beauty channel if you put a totally different spin on it. Maybe you're hella funny. Maybe you are just cracking jokes all the time. That's your personality. You're just crazy. You're just a crazy girl. If you let that personality come through with your makeup tutorials and you are consistent with that, you're going to find your people. Your people, like, I don't even wear makeup, but I watch such and such's video because she is just so funny. She just cracks me up. She does XYZ different from everyone else. Yeah, Life is Jamaica says she's had a channel for several years, but she doesn't know how to set up the homepage and make it attractive. Google is your friend. Google it. Google how to customize your homepage. I'm sure somebody's made a video out there. Also, you have videos that you're interested in, but so many things that I don't know what my niche to be. I hear that all the time, every day. I have so many interests. How do you pick a niche? We'll talk about that next one. Fewer people were interested in talking about picking a niche than they were these other subjects I've talked about, but we'll eventually get to that. So, Aisha, that's my advice for you. Figure out what direction you want to go in. Make a whole bunch of more videos about that thing and see if you can gain some traction. Also, fix it, Jesus. Fix this right here. This also needs to tell your people what is this? What am I going to get out of this channel? Okay, you're going to be doing a bunch of blogs and sit down videos. What am I going to get out of that? Better way to say it was, let's just say you were going to continue to blog. I will be blogging about my life as a travel nurse, and I'm going to do some, makeup videos that show you exactly how I work with, my specific skin, blah, 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 that somebody else might also be attracted to. Sometimes it's like people have acne. Sometimes people have, with the twin girls, or the twin makeup girls. They don't do makeup anymore. They have hooded lids. Sometimes it's dark skin. Sometimes it's uneven skin tone. I have dark circles. This is, you can do makeup, but it needs to be specific. At first, at least. You guys, I really appreciate all these questions. I'm going to have to look through them. Anybody else have something that's just burning? You might have to repeat it because the questions were going by so quickly. Something that I could answer briefly and not have to go into a whole tutorial about how to, because I don't want to do that. Do want to bring it back to the topic at hand. Have I convinced anybody? Have I convinced anybody in the room that it's not too late to start YouTube? Let me know in the comments. And what I would do if I were you, and if you were a creator who was a little bit hesitant to kind of go forward with YouTube, I would try to give it your all for 3 months. At least 3 months. At least a video a week over 3 months, possibly more. If after 3 months, you might decide, after putting out videos consistently for 3 months, you might decide, this is for the birds. YouTube is not for me. I can't think of any video ideas. I don't like this filming process. I don't like editing. It's too stressful. I can't see myself doing this for the long run. Then quit and go find something else valuable to do with your time. Okay, let's just say after 3 months, you're like, okay, it's good. I'm getting the hang of it. It's been tough, but I'm getting the hang of it. Then after 6 months, you figure out, well, I really enjoy making this content. I'm getting better at editing. I really like interacting with my audience. I really like sharing, whatever that value is I have to my audience. Then just keep going after 6 months. You still may not have seen any traction on YouTube after 6 months. But after 9 months, you will find, consistently, not just like, oh, I started doing it 9 months ago, and since then I've only put up 3 videos. After consistently posting content and editing content and getting better at the editing, at the filming, and you're still enjoying it, and you're starting to see a little bit of traction, then keep going to the 1 year mark. And at the 1 year mark, what you should do, because, mind you, month over month, video over video, it gets easier and easier. I can attest to that, having never been on YouTube Live ever, and not knowing how to do it, and not knowing how to work the technology, and not knowing how it was going to be being here with you guys, that even after my 3rd time, I'm like, okay, I got this, and I have a process for it. I have a process for going live with you guys to make sure I let you know about it ahead of time in all my various places, and then I show up here and interact with you, and I know how to share my screen, and I know how to put, a comment on the thing, and get better at it every time. So after the year, you want to look back at your data, at your analytics, and see where you have improved. See if your click-through rates have improved. See if your average view duration has improved. See if your views have improved. And then you'll know what changes to make, what tweaks to make for your coming content. So let me see. 3-month challenge accepted. All right, Princess Jacole, I want to see you do it. I'm going to ask you about it too. I gave myself, Kalia Sharon, I gave myself the challenge of posting once a week for the rest of the year. So far, so good. Great. I'm doing that too. I'm over here working behind the scenes. I'm working in my private groups. I'm working in my YouTube Growth Academy group. I am working for Raven Lease TV. I am working feverishly to create something that would be helpful, that will answer all you guys' burning questions about, well, how do I customize my homepage? Well, what's the best way to create a thumbnail? Well, how do I do so? It's all, I can't do that right now here, but I can put it into, I can package it nicely into something that you can learn for. But I do have a goal to show up here every week for you guys for the rest of the year. And so far, so good. I may run out of things to talk about, but I doubt it. Any tips on growing with shorts, except just to do it? Make sure it relates to your long form content. Don't just repost TikToks, because I've had some experience with that and it didn't work out. You need to create natively on YouTube. Make sure it connects back to your long form content. Make sure it's entertaining, interesting, unique. Yes, it is practice, and you have to give yourself time to get better and better. Yeah, do your short. I mean, Kaya, you said you feel like you'll do better with shorts first to get used to it. You might. You might. I mean, that's why I'm basically doing lives, because I don't like getting in front of the camera and just talking to myself. I don't really have time to edit, so it's going to have to be unfiltered right here live. That's the way I got to do it. Maybe after going live for 3-4 months, I may feel a little bit more comfortable about setting up the camera and just talking to you guys that way. Thank you. Yes, Lauren says if you look at your analytics, you can see where the followers are coming from. Great. I encourage you guys to talk to each other about collabing. This is a community here. Reach out to each other. If there's someone that creates content similar to yours, screenshot their channel, reach out to them, say, hey, I met you in Tony's live, and I think we have similar audiences. Can we collab on something to try to work together to boost each other up? A lot of collaboration is going on in the other people's channels, especially several years ago when quite a few YouTube creators were from the Utah area. They boosted each other through having like audiences. You've seen it. You've seen the content. Maybe it's family vloggers, and the family has a channel, and the teenager has a channel, and the 5-year-old has a channel, and the dog has a channel. But then you realize they're friends with this family, and that family's 3 teenagers have channels, and they live near each other or whatever, and they're showing up on each other's channels, and it's kind of the similar audience. And yeah, collaboration, but only with people of a similar size and similar audience with you. Lauren, I want to hire you to teach my course because she knows all the things. Lauren knows all the things. Please make sure you are promoting yourself on everything. You never know who you'll reach. That's right. Even if only, in my case, only 10 people liked your Instagram reel. That's 10 people that you reached. You're so kind, Macon. She's saying she recommends my masterclass when I offer it again. You are still a student, Macon. You don't ever graduate from my masterclass. She just means she stopped coming to the Zoom calls on a regular basis. So yeah, I've enjoyed talking to you guys too. Yes, you can contact me. Snuggly to snatched weight loss. What was your question? Go ahead. I'm going to stay on. Post your question again. And you can reach out to me on my website, TonyTannerScott.com. Join my my mailing list, because that's where I send out notices about lives or other things that are going on. You can find out how to join my Facebook group there, I think. So let me see. Snuggly to Snatched. Stylish Kenneth. You've been doing YouTube for 7 years and you haven't found your niche. That's only some, that's, you have to, I have questions. We'll talk about the niche in the next slide. Ask yourself questions. What am I uniquely qualified to talk about? You don't have to be know the most. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to have the expert knowledge. You just have to know more than the next person about. Maybe it is makeup. Maybe it's cleaning. Maybe it's organizing. Maybe it's knitting. Maybe it's finance. Maybe it's raising children. Maybe it's running a daycare center. Maybe it's raising horses. I don't know. You know what your unique talents are. Candace, I have helped my friend get started on YouTube, just telling her some basic stuff. Within a year, she grew. I guess what I told her helped get her started, because within a year she grew to over 150,000 Instagram followers. And I just basically, I can tell you what I told her, like right now, post valuable content on Instagram for a specific audience, engage with your audience, follow people in your niche, engage on their content, and rinse, reuse, and repeat. Instagram Reels are hot, so post Reels. Oh, the time zone difference. Yes. I'm going to try to experiment more with time zone. So, you guys, thank you. I hope I have in some way encouraged you to think about that YouTube it's not too late for you to start YouTube. It's not. That's the punchline. It's not too late. It's not too late. You can still do it. You're just going to have to approach it differently. I'm going to be here every week, Thursday at 6 p.m. to help you continue to grow, to help you win at YouTube. If that's something you're wanting to do, if you're committed to it, I'm going to be here. So join me next week. Thank you guys for coming. If you came late, it's going to be saved on my channel. You can go back and watch it. And I will be looking through all of these comments, so that maybe I'll just do, like, one time I do a live, I'll just be picking out your questions and answering your questions. And I also enjoy doing the channel reviews. Maybe we could do some of that next time too. So you guys, I will see you next time. Bye.